Hello, we're going to make a video, and this video will demonstrate how you can initialize the Anaconda Python 3.9 base environment. This video will also do the following: briefly discuss what the base environment is. We will first take a look at how you can see all the Python packages that are installed. We will then take a look at how you can check if a specific Python package is installed. We will take a look at seeing how you can see what version of Python you are running, and we will run a few commands that are recommended to test if the ece-hp06 package is installed correctly, and that's a package for simulating memory. And then we'll run a Python script that tests the running of the computer's CPUs and then running the function on the computer's GPU, and then comparing the time difference. If you have any questions or need more information, please do not hesitate to contact me. Okay, so we're on the ece-hp06 machine. We do currently have a user running on here, so there'll be a little bit of a lag sometimes on the typing, so we'll see how it goes here. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is we're going to type the ls command, and that's going to show us what we have in our directory. ls is like the equivalent of the Microsoft dir command. But anyway, so first thing we need to do is we need to set up the environment for in order to run the Python with the CUDA packages so that you can use the NVIDIA CUDA cores. Excuse me. So what we need to do is what they call sourcing some files. So the first file we're going to source is going to be the CUDA file, and this will set up the environment, and we'll hit enter. And the second file that we're going to source will be the one that says Anaconda 3. Okay, we're going to source this file, and then this will set up the Anaconda environment and put us in the base environment. Okay, you'll notice over on the left-hand side, you're going to see the word base on the command line now. That means that you're in the base environment. This is the initial environment that you get put into by default when you enter the Anaconda package distribution system with the Python. We'll take a look here real quick at if I type Python -V, it shows that we're running the Python 3.9.13 version. If I do Python 3-V, it's going to be the same thing. Okay. So how do we check what packages are installed in our Python Anaconda environment, in the base environment? We type conda list, and this is going to list all the packages that are installed. Okay, and if I do conda list, and I pipe that to word count, and then count the number of lines, this will tell us the number of packages that are installed. So there's 484 packages. Now we want to check and see if a particular package is installed. And so what we're going to do is we're going to check and see if there's a package used for simulating memory called ece-hp06. So we're going to type conda list, and then this is the straight up and down line under the backspace on my keyboard, and then grep searches for a string, and the string we want to search for is AI ece-hp06, and that package is currently installed. It found it. Okay. So next thing we're going to do is there's a few commands they recommend that you run to make sure the AIHW kit is installed correctly. So what we'll do is we'll enter the Python interactive environment, and then we'll run those commands and make sure that it looks like that kit or package is installed correctly. So the first line is from Torch, import tensor, and then from AIHWKit.nn import analog linear. Okay, and then model equals analog linear to 2 comma 2, and then last line model tensor open paren bracket 0.1 0.2 close bracket comma another bracket 0.3 comma 0.4. Okay, a bracket, and I missed a bracket here, so I'm going to backspace. Should be another bracket here. Another closing bracket, and then 2 closing parens. And let's see if this works. Okay, so it gave us that result. So that's the result that it says, similar to what it says we should expect. So it looks like that worked. That's good. So it looks like that kit's installed correctly. And I'm going to go ahead and exit out of the interactive. Now there's another script that we can run. Let me see if I have it here. GPU test. So if I type Python, GPU test, notice I'm still in my base environment here when I'm doing this. So I have that, Python environment there. Let's see what happens if we run this. And we'll give it a second. And some of the, as I mentioned, somebody's currently working on this machine, so some of the CPUs are active. And so the CPU test might take a little bit longer to run. Okay, so without the GPU, it looks like it took about, well, I guess 28 seconds on the computer, and using the GPU it took 0.27 seconds. Okay, um, and so anyways, that's how you get into the base environment. And there you got to see running some interactive commands, and then also you got to see running a Python script. So anyways, I hope this was helpful, and thanks for listening, and enjoy your Python.